Ladies and gentlemen, I'll explain the entire classified data special counsel investigation and likely indictment in less than 30 seconds. Trump didn't commit a crime. They're trying to knock him out of 24. It's politically motivated, and he did not obstruct justice, nor did he do anything in terms of breaking the law pertaining to classified data. He did not obstruct justice because he was working alongside the Department of Justice and the Federal Bureau of Investigation with his attorneys. He has every right to push back, just like Clinton did, Madam Secretary, breaking hardware with hammers, computer servers, cell phones with hammers, okay? I think that Trump was complying a lot more. Then you have a former president with the power to declassify. Whatever conviction, indictment or conviction, because it's a D.C. jury and a New York jury, they can't stand Trump. They might indict him and convict him. It'll be overturned by the Supreme Court because he didn't commit a crime. He has the right, number one, to declassify almost anything as president. Number two, Bill Clinton, Hillary, Joe, Hunter have all had classified data. Uma Abedin just flying around the U.S. government. The precedent was set when the Honorable James Comey couldn't find intent with Clinton. How do you not find intent with servers that are run secretly for 4 years, siphoning classified data? Top secret and special access program intelligence. How is that even? It's not even possible from a cybersecurity perspective. Hillary, I believe she'll be the 24 nominee. I can't imagine mashed potato brains, them going with him. But anyway, Hillary had servers siphoning classified data onto cell phones via email and other ways. That is, from a cybersecurity perspective, completely impossible and highly and obviously illegal. The intent, of course, was to hide information. That's why you would use secret private servers. President Obama stated he didn't know until CNN told him. This, of course, was a lie. Unfortunately, the Washington Post didn't have 40,000, 50,000 President Obama and Biden lies. Okay, they lie all the time. They lie a lot more than Trump, but they do so in a very civil and charismatic and establishment manner. And Trump just speaks his mind, and then the establishment says, "Oh my God, he's a post-truth moment. It's the end of the world. He's an authoritarian," as they utilize the United States government against their direct political rival in Trump. Hit subscribe to this channel right now, ladies and gentlemen. Any conviction of Trump, because they want to. Everyone knows on the planet that Donald Trump is an individual they're going after for political purposes. He says absolutely nothing to do with the rule of law. If you think this is about the rule of law, after Clinton had private servers siphoning classified data onto them, which is impossible to do. Nobody has ever explained how secure government networks, how classified data from secure government networks were transferred onto Clinton's servers. It is impossible from a cybersecurity perspective. You're never going to get an email from Central Intelligence. It's impossible. But Clinton did. So anyway, the precedent has already been set. You cannot then charge Trump for classified data when you just and then you have Ted Cruz and Chuck Grassley and others, James Comer and Jim Jordan, stating that Hunter Biden summarized classified data on emails to facilitate business deals and possible graft and bribery schemes to the tune of hundreds of millions of dollars. That's according to Ted Cruz and others. So, if they cared about classified data and high-level officials in classified data, then they would have simply done what they should have done in 2016. But they didn't do that. That was a complete mockery. They made a complete mockery of classified data. And you want to talk about obstruction, they didn't even get the computer hardware, servers, cell phones. They got them either wiped clean, deleted, or just obliterated. Trump was working with his attorneys all the way. He didn't obstruct any justice, and he didn't, destroy things. So anything short of destroying computer hardware, that's not obstruction, apparently. Hit subscribe right now, ladies and gentlemen. Things are heating up. Go to hagoodman.com to read my writing on The Hill, The Huffington Post, Salon, The Jerusalem Post, The Federalist, and other publications. We will be having interviews this year and next year. I mean, going into 24, it's going to be amazing. Some really wonderful interviews I'm working on. And to my new Patreons, thank you. Your Patreon support is so important, people. And to my new Patreons, thank you so much. That's below in the pinned comment. And to the members and the super thanks, thank you. I will have a live stream soon. Probably this week I'll have another live stream. I would say probably maybe Thursday night. So be here. But here you have USA Today. Trump classified documents inquiry could be nearing an end. Trump lawyers ask Justice Department not to charge Trump in classified data doc. Washington Post, USA Today. So, lawyers have met with the Department of Justice, okay? The Department of Justice, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, other government agencies are leveled against Trump, okay? These are by people who claim that Trump is the authoritarian. Think about that for a second. How can you be an authoritarian when you don't control media? Democrats control the media narrative. When you don't control intel agencies or law enforcement or government agencies, Democrats have loyalists in charge, and they're the ones who level the United States government against anyone they don't like. I mean, Assange should be free. So Trump should not be the focus of the entire American political system. Okay, here's the problem with people who obsess with Trump. Just don't vote for him. You don't have to indict him 50 times for things that he didn't do, okay? Clinton did have servers. Trump didn't have servers. Hunter did have a laptop with incriminating, with crimes, and Trump didn't, okay? Bernie Sanders was cheated by the Democratic Party. Trump didn't cheat anybody. These things took place. Democrats are responsible for a whole bunch of corruption. Trump is responsible for zero corruption. What did the man do? What did he do? I want to know. Hush money payments? You spent 7 years of your life obsessing every single day about the criminal mastermind Trump, and 7 years later you found one hush money payment in New York with obviously politically motivated, everyone there ran on the DA, the prosecutors, they're all there to just get Trump. So that's what you have? What about an email that, a laptop with bribery, graft, kickbacks, endless crimes, classified data issues, crimes there, where U.S. foreign policy being altered because Joe and Hunter are getting money. They never built anything in terms of a business. Neither did the Clintons. Any business they tried, like Whitewater, was a complete failure. They sell access to the U.S. government or the allure or the promise of. Trump actually, golf courses, hotels, whatever, merchandise, The Apprentice, real estate. He understands business. He didn't need politics. Politics is the most lucrative business because people are selling, it's Tammany Hall. They're selling access to information to the U.S. government, to protection, essentially. So you do business with the Clintons, you ain't going to get investigated by government agencies or the Bidens. You're not going to get investigated by government agencies. That's the unspoken agreement also. So there are things that you get working with, and Republicans have done the same things also. Okay, Bush, Cheney, and Rumsfeld did the same types of things. That's why the never Trump Republicans and Democrats can't stand Trump, because he's completely different. But anyway, the Supreme Court overturns these convictions all the time. Hit subscribe to this channel right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be back.